Hey guys, this is Corey here with Concert Crap, and I'm here speaking with Matthew Saunders, who went to the Self-Help Festival a few weeks ago in San Bernardino. Matt, how was the festival?
Well, it just depends on the perspective on like who you talk to. I mean, in retrospective, just looking up the lineup, like you got A Day to Remember and Underoath co-headlining the festival, and that itself, you know, just sounds pretty epic and sounds like a pretty good time too. And then on top of that too, you got August Burns Red issues, Let Live Tonight Alive. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on. So lineup itself was really good.
I like the lineup. I thought it was a pretty good lineup. Last year wasn't so great. This year, I think it made up for it, especially with ADTR and Underoath playing. Who was the best band for you?
Definitely Underoath too. I mean, as somebody who's listened to them like forever, who grew up with just the music and just how it's influenced not only me but just like a lot of other people in the scene too, and not only that with Aaron Gillespie back on drums too. First Southern California show he's played with them in over 7 years, so it was definitely a sight to see.
Yeah, I saw a lot of not just YouTube, Instagram videos. Just people were going insane for them, and I feel like that was their revival. Just being at that show. I know they played other shows before that. That was their revival. Like sure being at that show, because I saw so many more people were hashtagging Concert Crap. Speaking of, if you hashtag Concert Crap in your Instagram videos or any of your videos at all on any of your social medias, we'll see them and we could possibly repost them. Sorry.
Nice promo.
Go ahead.
Anyways, but yeah, it was really nice for them to show some Southern California love, because I remember when they went on the hiatus and they were saying goodbye. This is in the end for us too. Like it was mainly like East Coast dates too, and there wasn't a Southern California date. And as far as I can remember, there wasn't a Northern California date either. And I kind of felt kind of heartbroken on that too, because I wanted to see them one last time. But when they came back, not only did they announce, you know, Self-Help as like the first show they were going to be back at, but they also played that secret Easter show out in LA. I unfortunately didn't get to go to that, but it really means a lot that Underoath like put that much time and they paid attention to their fans. It just goes to show what type of band they are.
Who else did you like that played?
I like how you mentioned that. Let Live's always crazy too. It kind of my head kind of did like a double take, because Jason, their front man, he's known for like having like this big bushy beard, and recently he shaved it off. So I was like, wait, is that Jason? Anyways, so yeah, but yeah, they're really good. They're coming out with a new album soon too. Listen to the first single off that album. It sounds really good, so I'm really stoked for them putting that out too. Tonight Alive as well, they did a really good job. To be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan on the material they put out. It's leaning more towards like a pop than a pop punk sound, but just seeing them play those songs live too, they really rock those songs. So as somebody who's not a fan of that album, they did a really good job.
Was there any band that like disappointed you at all?
Yeah, it's kind of sad to say, because I was actually looking forward to seeing For the Seems Forever too, but I don't know, they were just very monotone in my opinion when they played. But yeah, that was about it.
I thought they were kind of a weird band to throw in there.
Yeah, it kind of seemed weird, just throwing them in the mix. They kind of like looked like the quote sore thumb sticking out of the lineup. But
was there a big crowd for them at all?
There was, yeah. A lot of people stayed.
Well, because there was only, I guess, 2 artists going on at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, choose them and who was playing during them.
And there was a lot more of the quote senior people in the scene trying to work their way up forward, or like the younger crowd trying to like, you know, was very nonchalant during their set. They were good. It just I didn't really feel the same energy with the same.
There wasn't enough breakdowns during them as there was for the rest of the bands during the day.
Yeah, I guess you could say so too. The Wonder Years is a great band too, but as somebody who advocately speaks as a fan of like the earlier stuff from the Upsides era too, yeah, they played a lot more of their newer stuff too. It's just a personal preference that I like their older stuff versus their like more like slower like emo hits. They're great songs. It just isn't really my speed. So as somebody who's not a fan, that was kind of a disappointment. But a lot of their hardcore fans who actually like that sound, they appealed to them. You can tell that they definitely got the crowd going for those guys.
Did you see One OK Rock at all?
I saw them from a distance. I got in pretty late. They sounded good from as far as I could as far as I can hear. Like I was like coming in like when their set started, and I was just trying to get my bearings on like the whole entire day. They sounded really good. I just wish I could have been up closer and actually caught their set. But,
I kind of hate that I missed them during that show, because I really wanted to see them too, because I haven't seen them yet either. But
yeah,
they're on my to-do list.
Yeah, they're a pretty good band. They've been making a lot of noise with that recent tour they did with Pierce the Veil and just everything else they got going on. But as far as the lineup, that's my perspective on what went on. There was a lot of technical stuff too that just kind of drew back. During when the Story So Far and both the Wonder Years too were playing, they on the side of the stage they had like these like projectors that consistently kept messing up. I mean, you always have technical difficulties too, but it's kind of like it takes away your attention from a little bit from what's going on in the moment. Like it's kind of harder to enjoy the bands when there's that technical stuff going on. Not exactly sure what the source was, but it was kind of a distraction. But other than that too, like I said, just a day to remember in Underoath, that was definitely the headline, the headlight of then that whole entire day itself too. And if you stuck around for those two bands, it was definitely worthwhile. You definitely got your money's worth with a day to remember Underoath.
Was it the best self-help festival yet or not?
To be honest, I'm still a really big fan of the first self-help because it was something very new and innovative at the time too, and I felt like it was a lot fresher in my opinion the first time around. And then the following year, I believe they had like Pierce the Veil and Sleeping with Sirens headline.
This is only the third year it's been around for those who haven't been yet.
I feel like the first year they've done it still has been the best. So, but that's my personal opinion on it.
So, for those of you that did go to Self Help Fest, let us know what you thought of the show in the comment section below. Make sure you thumbs up the video and make sure you subscribe to our channel. See you guys next time.